You piece of shit. You worthless, pathetic piece of shit. You're a loser. Say when you've always been and everyone's always known you are. Every once in a while you convince somebody or yourself for that matter that you're good and pure, charming, sexy, and worthy of a slice of love or happiness, but they'll always come around and realize the truth. Truth that you know and have always known. You're a fucking loser. A lazy, self-serving, dumb fuck, pathetic piece of shit. You've never changed. Why? Because you never made any changes. You tell yourself, oh, I'm gonna start working out. I'm gonna start eating well. Sleeping and meet people. But of course you don't. You just crawl back into that sad little shell of a person you've always been. So here we are. Same as it's been, same as it'll be. Another day. Sure as the last.
your mother. I was hoping to hear from you, or at least a text sometime at the very least, just so I know you're okay. But it's all fine. You must be swamped at work. I understand it. It's all fine. Anyway, I'm not sure if
Hey, could you hold it?
Photo finish, man.
Yeah, thanks.
How far up you going?
5, please.
Hey, me too. Floor buddies. I thought you looked familiar. I'm Sarah.
Hi, Ben.
Pleasure to meet you, Ben. Hey, have you lived here a while?
Yeah, a little too long.
All right then. I actually just moved here from Phoenix, so I'm trying to get my bearings a little. Anything I should know about the neighborhood?
Yeah, it's a dump, really.
You've clearly never been to Phoenix. I kind of like it here.
Yeah, I used to as well. You'll see.
Well, I personally am excited to be here. The city seems like alive to me. Hey, what's that you got there? A love letter?
Yeah, I guess. It's not for me, though. I just kind of collect them.
Other people's love letters?
Sort of. See, I'm a mail carrier, and sometimes things get lost in the mail. Say a home is foreclosed, or a building doesn't exist anymore, or a street, or an entire neighborhood for that matter. Anything sent there gets returned unless there's no return address, like this one. And then it just falls into this nebulous.
Postal purgatory.
Exactly. And so I'll hang on to them. I figure if someone reads them, then at least their messages still exist. They don't just vanish, you know? I don't know. I'm not really supposed to do it. And I know it's pretty creepy, but...
Not at all. It's nice. Can I read it? Amanda, these past few months haven't been perfect, and it's not easy to be apart. But sometimes I feel like you're right next to me, in the twilight. When I'm in that place between life and dreams, between my hopes and uncertainties. It's too dark to see, but I can tell you're smiling. And you're the prettiest silhouette I've ever seen. You make me ageless. I laugh like I'm 10 and feel wise as if I'm 100. I love you, Amanda. Truly, deeply, always. R.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Anyway, can you believe they consider this a medium pizza? I'd need a second stomach to put a dent in this thing.
Well, mediums are large now. The medium size died with the middle class.
Well, have you eaten yet? I admittedly haven't assembled any of the furniture in my apartment, so my yoga mat's kind of my kitchen table, but it's pretty roomy.
Yeah, actually, I was just gonna have some leftovers from last night, actually, so...
Oh. Okay. That's cool. Whatever you gotta do, man.
This is the dimension of imagination. It is an area which we call the Twilight Zone. I still don't understand how we could have lost it. With all the monitors we have going, we've lost contact.
She's off her vector path, she's off the radar screen, gone. Completely gone.
We have crash landed on what appears to be an uncharted asteroid. Cause of malfunction and ultimate crash unknown.
Colonel, that's odd. Size of the sun, I mean.
Yes, I noticed. It's hardly any different than we knew it on Earth. We're going to see if there's anything in this godforsaken place that can help keep us alive. This is home now, gentlemen. Listen, you're going to be all right, boy. We're going to take you home. Be all right. What? You went up there? You saw something up there?
Colonel, 2 men can live maybe 5 days. 1 man can live 10. You'll forgive me.
Telephone poles. You were trying to draw telephone poles. That's why nobody tracked us. We never left the Earth. We just crashed back into it.
Small human drama played out in a desert 97 miles from Reno, Nevada. USA, continent of North America, the Earth, and of course, the Twilight Zone.
You piece of shit. You worthless, pathetic piece of shit.
help you?
Hi. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting anyone to pick up at this hour. I was just gonna leave a message.
Oh, well, sorry to startle you. We operate at all sorts of hours here. May I ask what you're calling in regards to?
I'm not entirely sure, I guess. I need to take a break, I think.
Okay, well, the doctor can absolutely help you with that. Can we get you in here for consultation?
Sure, I guess.
How about right now? The doctor will be here for another hour.
I mean, yeah, I can come. There? No, I can come. I know where that is, I just wouldn't expect the doctor's office there. Okay, give me 10 minutes or so. I'm not far.
Oh, you must be Ben. The doc's right back there. Oh, and hey, good luck.
Come in, come in.
This is a good time? I can come back.
Oh, no, not at all. Come in. Just tinkering with this light.
So you're a doctor or an electrician?
Oh, not an electrician, nope. Just like fixing things. A doctor is something that I am. Dr. Waters.
Yeah, hi, Ben.
Hi. So Ben, what brings you to me tonight?
Well, I need a break. And I'm not sure what that means really. I don't think I can keep things going the way they are. I know how that sounds. And if you're a doctor like that Kevorkian guy, then I'm in the wrong place. I know I don't want to die. I want to live, just not the life I have right now. Every day is the same. Every minute of work just blends together. Every interaction I have drains me and whoever I'm talking with. And when I'm finally alone, I'm left with this sadness, like this heavy sadness and hatred. It's like I could hold it. Like it has a shape. It's physically heavy, you know? And I just want to carry it to the curb and leave it there to rot, but it's grown on me. Like some phantom limb. It's invisible, but the most tangible thing I own.
And how long have you been feeling this way?
I don't know. Years? 10 years? I'm not really sure. I used to be happy, really. It's not like one big thing was the turning point. I don't know when it happened, but each day I started to wake up a minute later and I'd come home a minute earlier. Next thing I knew, I dug myself into this hole. I used to drink, but it almost killed me, so I gave it up.
So you want to take a break for a while. Put it all down, and when you pick it up, it'll all be a little better.
Yeah. Yeah, if it's not death, but it's not this.
I think we can fix that. I developed the procedure myself. Well, with a little piggybacking off of existing practices. However, it's the advancements that I've achieved that really make the whole thing tick. Drastically reduce brain function for a prolonged period of time. An escape of consciousness.
So it's a coma.
Yes, in essence. A medically induced coma. However, I've expanded upon the practice to allow for a longer period of induction in my patients. Without any physical ailments, I find I can periodically ease off of the sedatives, allowing for brief and partial regaining of brain function. Patients awake with full cognitive capacity.
I don't get it. It's just a coma? I'd just be asleep?
No. When we sleep, we dream. My patients don't dream. They don't think or worry or do anything. The body is preserved, but the mind is vacant.
So what's the point? If she's, vacant.
Look at her, Ben. She isn't worried about her bills. She isn't worried about her job. She isn't worried about what she's eating or what's eating her or the burden she may carry. She isn't worried about anything. Because for all practical purposes, she doesn't exist. You work with a temp agency to fill your position while you're away. We sublet your apartment. All of your necessities are assured upon your recognizance.
And I'd be in a room here?
Most likely you'd be in a satellite location across the city. Our patients don't require much space. It's economical for everyone.
So, Doc, how long has she been asleep for?
Vacant. But she's been here a little over a year. How long of a break were you thinking?
Maybe that. I don't know. I have to do some thinking.
Absolutely. I advise it. Look over the literature that we gave you, and we'll be in touch. Oh, and Ben, I just want you to know that I truly believe in this work. Nothing changes, see, if we don't make changes. A fresh perspective can be an extraordinary thing.
Dear Nathan, first of all, I love you. I can't stress that enough. Texas has been kind to me, but it's not the same without you. I keep trying to tell myself that our life together en masse wasn't great, so I won't miss you. But it was, and I do.
Julia and the kids, aloha from Hawaii. It's a tropical paradise over here, and I'm sorry I couldn't take you this time around. But if business goes as planned, I should be back here plenty. I could bring you next time. Jimmy, you think you could fit in my carry-on?
You fucking idiot!
Mark, I know you hate me and I probably deserve it. But maybe sometimes when we love people, we deserve things we don't deserve. I don't know. Sometimes I think our lives could be swept away as quickly as our breaths, leaving us with nothing but our guilt and our dreams, whisked away like footprints on the shore. So I'm not going to leave anything unsaid, and I'm not going to give up on loving you.
Hey, it's Ben. I think, I mean, I want to do it.
Okay, so a few things to get you ready for Friday. You'll need to finish filling out the paperwork. Kelsey should have dropped that off to you. Have that for me, along with a copy of your lease and a check. Furniture and decorations in your apartment are fine to remain, but you'll need to gather any of your personal belongings and leave them boxed up for us to secure during the sublet. For yourself, pack your essentials, along with a change of clothes. Call the office with any questions, otherwise, I'll meet you Friday. You don't need to be nervous.
I know. I am, though.
Fine. That's okay. Try this. Focus in on everything that brought you here. The loneliness, the sadness, the irritation, the anger, and now envision it gone. That's where we're going, Ben. in a safe place. Focus on your breath. Focus on the ticking of the clock. All right, it's time. Are you ready?
And so he held me, tenderly, just us, a slow dance. And we were in his mom's kitchen of all places. But we could have been in the desert, underneath the stars, surrounded by cactus in the howls of coyotes. Or the bayou, Spanish moss dripping from the magnolias. They'll start to bloom soon. We could have been at the sand beach or the water pond or the snowy mountain. It really didn't matter, for the world ceased to exist outside of our embrace, just for that song. The music wasn't even really playing, but I will never forget that song. And in that moment, I finally understood that there was a true and pure artistry in the way we move about the earth. And yet still, we're just a bunch of molecules bouncing off one another. Yesterday, tomorrow, today, maybe they're all one and the same. Maybe.
Can I help you? Yeah, where's the doctor? What? Okay, where's the exit?
Ben, first off, congratulations. The induction was a great success. Your vitals have checked out, but you might be feeling a little bit feeble, which is normal. Full motor function should return in the next few days. I'm sure you're feeling a little confused, which, again, is normal.
Hey, excuse me. You on a date?
You probably noticed that you didn't come to in my office. I transferred you to this satellite location a few months back, and you were in one other before here. The keys to your apartment are still in your pocket, the subletter should be out by the time you're home, and everything should be as you left it.
2nd of April?
We've notified your work that you're back, and you're set to resume your old schedule this week. Your wallet is in your pocket too, with all of your accounts unfrozen.
April 2nd, 2021. You alright, man? Something I can help you find? Someone?
You're set to resume your life, refreshed, rested, and renewed. Please stop by my office Saturday afternoon for a quick follow-up visit.
Ben? Oh, could that be the long-lost Ben?
Sarah! Hey! How's it going?
How's it going? Come on, man. It's been like a billion years and that's what I get. Where were you?
Nowhere, really. I just kind of took some time to myself.
Okay, well, how are you? Like, what's new? What's up?
I don't know. I'm not really sure. Nothing, really. I don't think.
Nothing? In all this time?
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry. I've had a strange day. Life can be a funny thing sometimes. Totally bizarre and fucked up. But funny, I guess.
Yeah, I'd say so. Hold on, my back is killing me. Oh. Funny indeed. You're the first person I met in this building and I don't see you again until I'm moving out.
Moving out? And, you're expecting?
This old thing? I'd forget I had her if she weren't attached to my uterus. Yep. Couple months left of the old ball and chain here.
Congrats, I guess. I just didn't know you were expecting.
Well, I mean, I wasn't, but I met David a couple years ago. Speak of the devil. Hey, babe, come here. This is Ben.
Oh, Ben! Nice to meet you, man. Hey, I gotta thank you, really. If it weren't for me crashing your place these past couple years, I would have never met Sarah.
Oh, so you, subletted my place?
Yeah, of course, man. You must be pumped to be back. The place is such a great home.
Yeah, which is totally unfair because it's like 10 times cuter than my place.
Agreed, but I'm not a complainer. Hey, Ben, really nice to meet you. Thanks again. Babe, I'll see you downstairs.
Yeah. We're moving to his parents' place in Washburn. The commute between our apartments was just too hard. Long distance things never really work out, you know? But really, we just wanted to save some money and get some help with the baby when she comes. Stuff like that.
Makes sense. Washburn, though. Kinda out there, no? You're not gonna miss how alive this building is?
No, I will. But I think wherever we land will be plenty alive.
Hey, can I get that for you, or?
No, thank you. She's only getting bigger and I gotta keep my strength up. Hey, it was really nice seeing you. Don't be a stranger, okay?
Hey, Dad.
Ben?
Can I come in? The place looks great. You remodeled. Like the island.
Where were you, Ben?
I was just kind of taking a break for a while.
I mean, where were you? What's it been? 2 years?
I'm sorry, Dad. Okay, life was just going to be a lot for me. And I had this opportunity to put everything aside for a while, and so I did.
Put what aside? I mean, what was it this time? Drugs? Were you drinking again?
No, Dad. Jeez. I haven't had a drink in years. Okay, I found this doctor who performs this procedure.
I don't even want to know about it. I changed my mind. I mean, where have you been the past few years isn't any different from the few years before that. Putting everything aside for a while. I mean, putting what aside, huh? I mean, to make room for what?
Okay, Dad, look. I didn't expect you to understand, and it's fine if you don't. Whatever. Okay, it's all fine. Is Mom around?
Is Mom around? Yeah, you've got some nerve, kid.
Okay. Is she gonna be back soon, or?
No. She's not coming back, Ben, because she's dead. She's been dead for over a year now.
What? What do you mean?
What I mean is that she's in a coffin in the dirt by Forest Hills because she's dead. So no, she's not coming back.
What happened?
She had a tumor on the back of her head the size of a golf ball, and we gave her a few weeks to live, and she was brave and strong. But yeah, she died.
Dad, I didn't know. How could I have known?
Oh, you could have known if you were here, Ben. But you were gone, trying to figure out whatever you were doing. But you know, what your mother couldn't figure out is how you could just disappear. I mean, she had a tumor on her head, and she was worrying about you.
Dad, I'm sorry. Okay. I didn't know. Okay?
No, it's not okay, Ben. You abandoned her. And me, for that matter, and for what? And I don't know what was so important to you that you needed to do that, but it can't be important enough, so just go.
Dad.
Go back to living your life, a little shell where you don't do a thing, where nothing matters, and you're as dead to me as your mother.
Hi, Ben. It's your mother. I was hoping to hear from you, or at least a text sometime at the very least. Just so I know you're okay. But it's all fine. You must be swamped at work. I understand. It's all fine. Anyway, I'm not sure if you remember my friend Karen. She's the one that moved to Houston a few years ago. Well, her husband just passed away, hit by a car on his commute home. Karen's doing her best, but obviously that still isn't great. Anyway, I know you don't know them that well. It just had me thinking. They always talk about how life can be taken away just like that. They never talk about all the times it didn't happen and all the memories you got to make afterwards, you know? I just wanted to remind you that I love you, okay? I love you, honey. Okay, sorry for all that. I know you're busy. Just give me a call when you have a chance sometime. Hi, Ben. It's your mother.
Welcome back. It's fantastic to see you. The doctor's ready for you now. Why don't you come on in?
So, you're here for your follow-up. Following up, then. How have we been?
I've been... Ben. Good old me.
Physically? Any trouble walking, hearing?
Nope, same as before.
What about appetite, vision, bowels?
All is the same. Everything is the same as before.
Well, I'm sure not everything is the same. You've been induced for 2 years. The point was that in that time, something would change.
Well, yeah, things changed. Plenty changed. The streets, the buildings. Me? I stayed the same. Nothing happened to me. Except for I'm a few years older now, and any relationships I might have had are ruined. And oh yeah, my mom died. So yeah, things changed. None of them for the better. Not even a little bit. So I was actually thinking maybe you could induce me again for a longer time.
You want to be induced again. It's not meant to be done twice, Ben. Once should be enough.
Maybe for me it isn't. Maybe everybody's better off if I'm absent. Maybe I'm just that fucked up.
Look, at the end of my procedure, all of my patients are healed. Now, I was sorry to hear about your mother, but you're really no different than my other patients.
To hear? How did you know about my mom?
She came looking for you when she was sick, and eventually she found me. Very kind woman. I'm sorry for your loss.
She came? She saw me?
Yes, I took her to the satellite location so that she could see you were safe. She just wanted to know that you were going to be okay then, and to say goodbye.
You didn't wake me up. Why the fuck didn't you wake me up?
It would have compromised the entire procedure. It wasn't an option.
Compromised it? You wake me up a little early. So what? I lost her. I lost everything. I lost because I'm a loser. This whole thing was supposed to fix me. I was supposed to come out better. Everything was going to be better.
And you will be. By the end of the procedure, all of my patients are.
Well, the procedure's over. And I'm not better. I'm worse. I'm a whole lot fucking worse. Okay? You fucking prick. 2 years. You stole 2 years from me.
The procedure isn't finished yet. See? Straighten up. You came to me in need of a fresh perspective, with eyes set on despair, so disgruntled with life that you were willing to throw it away. Would you take back the last 2 years if you could?
Yes.
And what about the 2 before that, where you were just as absent, filled with hatred and anger?
Yes. Okay. Yes.
And what would you do with them? What would you do differently? Would you do your work differently? Would you keep that same hatred inside you? Would you abandon your family?
No. Is that what you want me to say? I'd do it differently, okay? I would live and breathe and move. It would be different, okay? I'd pet dogs, I'd talk to strangers, and give my parents a big hug. I would deliver letters of my own for once. And I'd never have called you. And I wouldn't have taken a break, because the only break you can afford is a deep breath every once in a while. Because time moves forward with or without us, and I missed it. I missed so much.
In the next 2 years, and the 10, and the 20 after
Well, I'd
that?
live them. I'm going to live them. Okay? I'm gonna live the fuck out of them. Is that what you want me to say? I'm gonna live them.
Ben, I wish you the best of luck. Moving forward, may your life be filled with happiness, purpose, and fulfillment.
So that's it?
The procedure is complete, and you are free to, well, proceed.
So now what?
You meant what you said just now, yeah? Then that's that. Go do everything you've forgotten and neglected.
Now?
2 years ago would have been nice, but we've got now. And now works pretty well.
Oh, Doc? Sorry I called you a prick just then. Thank you for everything. Really. Dear Mom, I'm sorry I didn't get to say goodbye to you, really. I love you, same as I always have. Sometimes it's so easy to forget how precious everything is. that our paradises are wherever we set them to be. I know I messed up, and I'll miss you every day, but in a way I think you'll be with me. Sarah, congratulations on the baby. I'm not sure if I ever got a chance to tell you. I'm sorry that I was such a jerk when we first met. Sometimes I can't even believe that guy was me. Maybe once you and David are settled, we could all have dinner sometime. Well, as long as you upgraded the yoga mat to a real table. Dad, I know you're upset with me right now, and I understand. I would be too. I am. But I think it's essential that we find a way to get around it. I can't afford to lose a mother and a father in a year, and you can't afford to lose a wife and a son. Whatever it means, let's figure this out. So here we are. Same as it's been. Same as it'll always be. Another day. Sure as the last.